In this video, I'm teaching you how to make color changes in your amigurumis, and I'm teaching you 3 different techniques which are very simple and very easy to be done, so you can choose which technique is the best for your amigurumi project. So the first way to make the color change is we have our last stitch here, and before finishing this single crochet with the same color, in my case I'm using yellow here, before doing it you keep both loops in the crochet hook like this with the first color that you have, and I will leave it aside. You take the second color, in my case is this is almost black, it's a dark gray color, and you yarn over or yarn under with the second color. Okay, so you see that you have your last stitch of the previous round in the primary color, which is we are considering to be the yellow one, and now in the next round, in the first stitch of the next round, I will work with the black color. I always mark the first stitch of my round, so that's what I'm doing here. This is the first stitch of the round and I'm using black color. The last stitch of the previous round was yellow, as you can see here. So I finished my first ball here. The color change is very cute, although we can see the difference here between the first stitch of the round and the last stitch of the following round. You can see the difference in the color change here. But when we see the ball like this, it does look very pretty. So now I will leave the first ball here aside and we'll make the second option of color change. So I finished this round using black color, okay? And again, I have 2 loops in my crochet hook. I will finish this stitch with the second color, which is my yellow one. Okay, so now before we start continuing the round, we make slip stitches using the back loops. So using the back loops, I make 1 slip stitch. And this is another option to make the color change. You first make slip stitches in the round using the back loops as I'm doing here. I will keep doing the slip stitches using the back loops and I will come back in a few minutes. Okay, so I finished the round here making slip stitches using the back loops. You can see the line here in the front loop. We will not going to work on this front loops. So now we will again use the back loops. Here I take the back loop and I will make a single crochet. And that's what you have to do in this round to make this color change. Using the back loops, we make single crochets. So I will keep making single crochets like this and I will come back in the end. So I finished here the round. Oops, let me make my last single crochet of the round. As you can see, I will finish this small ball here and I will come back to show you how it looks in the end with this type of color change. So we already have two different balls with different color changes here. This one I simply changed the color between every round, and this one we used slip stitches and then single crochets, always using the back loops between the rounds. And this is the style that we have in the end. So now let's work in our last color change. So we will do the same thing that we did in the other color changes. In the last single crochet of the round, you have both loops here in the crochet hook, and you finish this single crochet with the color that you want to change, like this. The technique here, to use the technique here, actually, you have to keep both yarns in your non-dominant hand, which is in my case is the left, because I'm right-handed, so I hold the crochet hook with my right hand. So what you have to do is you insert the crochet hook in the following stitch, like this. Using the old color, you pull the thread like this and yarn over with the new one. Okay, I'll make it again. Actually, I'll do this a couple of times. You see I have both yarns here. With the new color in my crochet hook, I insert the crochet hook in the following single crochet. I pull the old color, I pass this old color through the single crochet and yarn over or yarn under, it's up to you, with the new color. Inserting the crochet hook, take the old color, you have both colors here, the new and the old one, and you finish the single crochet with the new color. You observe that this way you create a new layer, a new round with the old color, and it looks like you have slip stitches here. It looks like you have slip stitches being formed. And that's what you have to do in this round. Bring the old color, yarn over with the new one. Okay, so I'll keep doing this technique, and I will come back when I finish this round to show you how it looks. So I finished the round. As you can see, we have this round here, and it looks like we have slip stitches with the new color. So what we have to do now is we work in the following round only using the new color. So you take these both loops here, as it was the slip stitches. We take these two and make a single crochet. Insert the hook in these two loops and single crochet. And that's what you have to do in the round to make the color change. I'll keep doing it and finish my small ball here, and then I'll show you all the three color changes so you can compare. As you can see here, I finished the last ball, and the stitches, the color changes in the stitches are really well defined. The main difference between this one and this one, in the first ball that we made, we can see that it forms like a zigzag with the yarn, while this one we have more like a straight line between each color. And there you have it, the three different color changes that I promised to teach you in this video. And that's it for this video. I brought an example here in this beautiful doll here that I created. Her name is Beatrice. I used this technique here to create her dress, and also in the color change between the body and the dress. I use this technique here. So it's completely up to you, because sometimes I prefer to use this technique in my amigurumis, sometimes I use this one. It all depends on the effect that you want to create. There is no right or wrong here, it's just what fits better with your plan or the idea for the amigurumi that you want to create. And that's it.